Oh, I think we're live.
Are we?
I.
Oh, I got the notification.
Oh my goodness. Did it work?
What worked? What'd you do?
I don't know, but we're live.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to let this run for a bit just to be sure
Okay.
that everything is working. And we'll get some background music. Hopefully. Hey,
Try and
hello
get...
everyone in the chat. Is that thunder outside?
Yes.
Wow, it's really strong. Huh.
Thunder, rain, and lightning. Danger, water rising.
Of course, of course.
This is disappointed right now.
Huh. Okay, Cooper. I think we're gonna be alright. A guy on Tube says Sonic Underground is a cinematic masterpiece.
It is. It very much is.
Indeed. Okay. So, Cooper, you're looking at the chat, right?
Yeah, I am.
You know what? Do you see this save file that's titled Knave?
Knave.
This is the
Yes.
file I've had since 2010.
Nice.
Yep.
I think my
48
file...
hours.
Did you get all the red rings?
I sure did.
So did I.
I also had one for the review in 2017, but for some reason I deleted it. Oh no, my sister made a file and deleted it by accident, that's why.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's okay, it was just for the review. If this one got deleted, I would be upset.
Yeah. Christoph Gavin. Is that what that one says? The second
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, Christoph G3.
Christoph
Or
G3. G3.
G3.
So are we good to go?
I think so. We'll just wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, we were having some issues, technical issues, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
it's
miracle
okay.
it's a miracle that we're streaming right now.
Seriously, there's just so much to set up.
Yeah.
And I would like to start viewers by saying this is welcome. I'm IKG Productions. This is the first live stream I've done in I don't even know how many months. It's basically a reboot. All of the previous live streams are either unlisted or privated, and it's not because
They're non-canon.
They're non-canon to the mythos.
Non-canon to the timeline.
And it's not that many of them weren't good or have held up. Trust me, I've rewatched most of them. But I just wanted to start over because it's been so long. I don't think they're going to be frequent by any stretch of the imagination, but I just wanted to restart. And I have this lovely stream layout, courtesy in collaboration with Sky Spire. So massive thank you to him. If you've seen his streams, you know that they have great layouts. He helped me make this very quickly. The one thing I will say is, at least for this stream, you might notice that the chat that's in the stream menu is quite small. I've tried many ways to increase the size. For now, I'm gonna still need some time to figure that out, but that's what we have for now. And with me, why don't you introduce yourself, sir?
It's me, it's Cooper Castile, or just Coop as I'm trying to go by now. You could call me Cooper though.
Alright. Yep.
I'm happy to be here, playing this fun game that I like very much.
Yes. Word on the street is that Cooper Castile is not a fan of Sonic Colors.
Yeah, with my Sonic Colors review that I unlisted because I hated the attention it was bringing me. So
I understand.
don't watch it.
Yeah.
Don't watch the Generations review either. That's why I unlisted that one too.
So with that said, I'm just going to be playing through the Egg Shuttle on my 2010 save file. So
yeah.
Here we go. We're going to have some nice discussions here. Cooper is going to be monitoring and reading the chat, so if anyone is trying to tell me something or ask questions, Cooper, feel free to tell me.
Yo, are these two great people I'm hearing? Yeah, depends.
Is that what someone said?
Someone said that Mallow or Malo.
Mallow.
Tropic Resort. What a good introduction level. I'm being unironic. I
Yeah,
actually like the first level in this game.
me too. For me, Sonic Colors is a game that I've gone through different phases of opinion with. When I first played it, I loved it like any Sonic game. Uh, Once it was around 2012 during like a bit of a Sonic drought, and I was revisiting games awaiting Lost World eventually. I started to not like it, but once I did the playthrough for the review with Alec, the side quest gamer, I started to really, really like it again, and that my opinion really hasn't changed since the review. I really don't like the story, even though I think it has its moments, especially compared to some games that have come since.
This is Pontac and Graph's best script, but that's not saying much.
Well said. Well said. With that said, I still really enjoy the gameplay of Sonic Colors. It's actually a game that I think is pretty close to my heart. For some reason, it's just a game that I find very easy just to replay and have a good time, I guess. And that's why I chose it for the first live stream here.
That's good. I'm happy you enjoyed playing this game.
Thank you.
For me, I was aware of Colors after Johnny's review. This is when I was getting into Sonic, so this was early 2010. So, no, early 2010s, I should say. I don't remember when. But I just got Sonic Colors because I asked my mom to get it for me, and she did. And
Nice.
I 100%ed it. I thought it was okay. I liked it for a while, but then over time, revisiting it, I just sort of lost interest in it. Noticed a lot of things in it that I just don't like very much, and
Okay.
made my terrible review that I hate so much.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
And then now I don't like the game, but I'm not as hard on it anymore, I think.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Would you say would you say that's something to do with games that have come after Colors, or simply just digesting it for more years after its release?
I
Or
think
both?
just spending more time with it.
Okay. Gotcha. Oops, I accidentally hit the pause button. Yeah. I mean,
Sonic the Hedgehog says, "Can you tell IKG if he remembers me?"
well, I am playing your game right now, Sonic.
Yes.
Wait, is the user's name Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Well, there's so many people with the username Sonic the Hedgehog. I couldn't say.
It's me, boy. Hello, BFR. He told me hello.
Hello, BFR. Thank you for joining.
Oh, you got that crystal. I always miss that one.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Even when I'm up close to it, it zooms past it. And then I'm just like, this is a good game.
I really like Sonic Colors' art style.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not the best
alright.
at describing art styles, but you know, I think they knew their limitations of the Wii, and you know, they still made some nice, relatively nice looking things, I guess. Some assets.
I think hearing the name, I would have preferred more colors.
Okay.
There's a lot of brown in this game that I noticed. Not like ugly brown, but just like a lot of the aesthetics are very brown.
That's a
So
good
for me, I
point.
think my issue is just, could have used more colors, especially since this is called Sonic Colors.
Yeah. Funny, a game like Sonic Lost World is much more
More
colorful than
colorful than Sonic
Sonic.
Colors.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of odd. Yeah. Some would even say Sonic Lost World is too colorful, which I understand.
Yeah.
I vastly prefer Sonic Colors' art direction than Lost Worlds, though. I will say that.
Yeah, I could see why.
Yeah. It's weird. For me, Sonic Colors is also like a transition point between, you know, what came before it with 06 and Unleashed and, you know, what we have now. In some ways, it kind of feels like, you know, you can tell it was made in that, like, Unleashed, like, time. But then in other ways, it, you know, was clearly taking things in a different path, so...
Frank the Luigi fan asks, Gavin, what do you think of the Wisps?
Good question. I like the Wisps. I don't think they are a game-breaking, game-changing gimmick.
Mainstay for the series.
Yeah, I don't like that they keep showing up. Even
I
though I
think
was
they're
still okay with
fine.
them in Lost World, I guess.
I think
But
they're fine in Colors and kind of Lost World, but every
yeah,
other game is like, stop bringing them back.
but in Sonic Colors, I think they're fun power-ups, and I think they are. Yeah, I think they're good. I think they're well implemented. There's not one that I don't
Yeah,
like. So yeah.
I like the one that's pink and is literally just a spin dash.
Ah, yes, Pink
A
Spikes.
sticky spin dash.
Yeah, it's a
Sonic
fun
the
one.
the Sonic the Hedgehog guy says the one with 9K and the one who made the top 10 Sonic games video that you commented on, and you suggested
Uh,
some stuff for me to improve.
oh yes, I do. I do. Welcome back. I
It's
do
that
remember
Sonic the Hedgehog.
that. Okay. Not the Roger Craig Smith one?
No. Oh yeah, this is the game where they got Roger Craig Smith, and this is his best performance. He just went downhill after this, to me at least.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this one we got that new voice director who's pretty not very good at his job.
Pretty not very good at yeah.
I tried to say that in the nicest way I could have.
I get you. Ooh, right. I have the wisps. I mean the spike
Someone
wisp.
called you IGK, like no, I called you GKI.
It was yeah, GKI.
GKI.
But GKI, we gotta go fast.
Someone said a guy on YouTube said IGK, what would you say has the best story?
I'm guessing he's specifically talking about Sonic.
No, in
That's
general.
uh, that's
Yeah,
hard.
Sonic. Hmm.
And that's hard. I think my default go-to answer off the top of my head is Sonic Unleashed, but I
Yeah.
also still really enjoy Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 stories. And
Yeah.
as even though I haven't played it in almost a decade, I remember liking Black Knight's story a lot too. So
Hmm. Yeah,
I think
Black Knight.
from now I'm
Black
gonna say
Knight had the
Unleashed.
best. That one had the best voice acting from the 4Kids cast. Like, I don't like the 4Kids actors, but I will admit they did a good job in Black Knight.
Well, that's good. Maybe they had a good voice director.
Yeah, they were at their peak. Then they all got fired because they were too good, or they were getting good. It's like no, we can't have that. We got a reputation to bring.
I apologize if I'm not playing this game very well. I haven't played Colors or a modern Sonic game in a while, so my apologies, viewers. Just doing my best.
Sonic the Hedgehog said, "Hey man, how's it going?"
Life's pretty stressful right now, but
What a mood.
there are many good things happening in my life as well right now, and I would consider the fact that we are live now, and my friend Cooper's here, and I'm playing a good game. Yeah, that's a good thing. These are memories to cherish, you know. So
I remember, I was having a conversation about colors with a few friends of mine in Emmy Jones' server, and we talked about Johnny's review of it, and I brought up that I think that is a good review. That is one of his best reviews, but I severely disagree with everything he said in it. Oh god.
that's the thing. Believe it or not, you know, despite
Yeah.
what some internet commenters will tell you, I mean, you can find a review valuable and well written even if you disagree with it.
Disagree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bosses are still pushovers.
Yeah, the bosses are so easy.
Also,
Yeah.
Cooper can answer this, and also anybody in the chat who's watching. Tell me how our audio balancing is with the game. Like, can you hear everything pretty well? Is the game, you know, not drowning us out, etc.? Please let me know.
I'm listening to it now briefly. It sounds good.
Okay, good.
And the video's also good too.
Excellent. That's what I'd like to hear. And
I'm
also,
listening
this...
to the adventure soundtrack.
Oh, nice. Also, not a mistake, the stream is running at 30 FPS. Only the...
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Well, Sonic Colors ran at 32, so it's not really that big a deal.
Yeah, I was going to say, only the menus and the title screen run at 60 FPS. The rest
That's
of the
funny.
game is 30, so I said, well, why bother? And it's also
It happens
720p, because, you know, it's a Wii game. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
It's not going to be 1080 60.
People have live streamed or emulated colors on Dolphin in 1080 60 FPS, and I'm like, hey, game looks slightly better. This still doesn't look as fun.
Yeah, it'll look a bit crisper. It will, but
Yeah, it will. Dolphin's a great emulator.
oh, absolutely.
When you can get it to run. Holy snap.
Yeah, I remember I got this game the Tuesday it came out. I was back from like my CCD like religion class, and I picked up my pre-order and got that hilarious Sonic hat
Oh god.
as the pre-order bonus. It's probably the best and worst pre-order bonus I've ever gotten.
Oh, the Sonic hat with the spikes?
Yes.
I have that.
Yeah?
I didn't
I
get it in a
used to.
pre-order. I just bought it off Amazon.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was in a few Cooper's Perspective videos.
Oh, yeah, it was. That's right.
I think just the classic Sonic ones.
Yeah, I remember Johnny poked fun at it too, at some point.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think the opening, he was just like, okay, I'll stop wearing this hat now. Then he took it off.
That hat. It's so funny.
It's a cool hat.
Yeah. I would just never wear it.
In public, no.
No, no.
Two people at Revolution were wearing it.
Oh, okay.
Good for them.
Well, it's definitely a must-have for any cosplayer, I think.
Yeah. Oh, someone at Revolution dressed as Sonic Man from Sonic 06.
Oh, that's cool.
It was really funny.
I've always enjoyed the Sonic Man gag. Even as a kid, I thought that was kind of funny. Playing 06, just like racing this.
And he's wearing like the Sonic 1 logo on his t-shirt.
Yeah. Good, great, awesome, outstanding,
Amazing.
All right. Ooh, that was a good run. Under 3 minutes. Let's see, anything else going on in the chat, Cooper?
Not seeing any questions.
Okay.
Just people saying they like this game and making fun of the bosses.
Okay. What are some people saying?
Another question from a guy on Tube. How would you fix Sonic 06 story? Cut out Elise.
It's a loaded question.
Yeah, 06 is a mess on its own. If you change one thing, it'll probably fall apart even more.
It's very possible. I will say I'm someone who probably tolerates 06's story more than most.
Same. Yeah.
I also would probably give more credit to some things than most without blindly defending it. But
Shiro Mikawa still wrote that game. I feel like all the good parts of that story, all the good parts go to him.
Yeah, I think it really shows. With that said, I mean, just some like things off the top of my head. I think as ambitious as it would be, and as many, there would be a lot of people who would advise against this. I'm still fine with Sonic 06's story trying to be split very convolutedly among 3 stories, but also non-linearly. It's fine. I think the time travel was so badly explained, though, because I was saying this to my friend Jay's Reviews in a call the other day. The time travel in 06 makes sense. It's not like when, the reviewer goes like, oh, it makes no sense. It does make sense. None of it is explained to you, though. You have to do all of the thinking on your own, and that's just... no. So, for a short answer, I'd say start by explaining the time travel, and I think that would already lead to an improvement. Also, I think I just backtracked. Oops.
Yeah, because you ran into one of the things I don't like about this game. Not a fan of the level designs.
Yeah. They're pretty out there for your typical Sonic level designs.
Am I the only one who doesn't use Dolphin? No, you're not. Frank the Luigi fan. I want to use it, but I can't.
Hey, I'm actually playing off my Wii U right now, so.
Yeah.
Yep, and I'm using the Wii Remote and Nunchuck controller scheme, if anyone's curious.
Cool.
That's how I usually play colors. Alright. Oh, I see the storytelling chat. Thank you for joining. The game was cool. I think it's a shame people trash on it. Yeah, colors has gotten... oh, it's been under fire recently, surprisingly.
Not recently, for a few years.
Oh. I suppose,
There's a lot of Sonic fans who hated this at launch.
Jeez,
like... They were the ones who loved Unleashed and stuff. Or even liked 06. So it's just like, they get this game and it's more Mario than Sonic in a lot of ways.
I get that. But as I've always said, but isn't Mario good?
Yeah, but like a
don't
lot
people
of
like
them.
3D Mario?
Yeah, but I feel like the argument here is that a lot of people want to see Sonic innovate and be his own thing, not just Mario again.
I see, and I do too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I get a kick out of Colors.
Plus, I feel like he can't follow up on Unleashed with this. Like, it's already difficult to follow up on Unleashed because Unleashed did so much good things. But I
Yep.
would say Sonic Colors, in comparison to Unleashed, is not a good successor.
Yeah, that was something Alec and I said in our review. It's like, as a sequel, I think I said something like, as a sequel to Sonic Unleashed, Colors stands as pretty disappointing. However,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
On its own, it's an alright game.
Yeah. Because, the ambition isn't there. The creativity is,
Nah.
though, and that's something I think is cool about Colors. I've always really liked the level themes, for example. But, yeah. So I guess, Cooper, do you want to comment on the game? A common criticism that I also do share to an extent is that Colors is vastly a 2D Sonic game. Do you want to give your thoughts on that?
There's a lot of 3D segments in here, especially the one in Starlight Carnival. Is that the level?
Yes.
It has that awesome 3D platforming segment, and I'm just like, oh, why can't we have more of this? I missed this.
Yeah.
I wish the controls could have been better, but like at the same time, more of that, please. You feel like we're ever gonna get a fully 3D Sonic game ever again?
I still have hope.
I hope so.
I really thought Forces was. No, I really thought Lost World was, too.
Almost.
But I said, look, all of these new mechanics, and then they showed 2D, and, I think Lost World
2D is the worst part of the game.
I think 2D plays fine, but I
It's
would
not
agree
as-
it's not as
The
good.
least fun.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Storyteller says, I think Colors isn't Unleashed good, but as its own thing, it's serviceable.
Okay, so we have, all three of us have pretty similar opinions on Colors, then.
Yeah.
Although
There's a million
I
other
definitely
Sonic
enjoy
games
it
I'd
more,
rather
but-
play over this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you and I now we agree on a decent amount of things regarding Colors, but I certainly would enjoy playing it more than you.
Yeah. Like, I think this right here, I just don't like. I don't like, you gotta sit on a block and then wait for this thing to move. It's like, this isn't Sonic.
Uh-huh. Yep. So everybody's watching. How are you doing?
Oh, AJ's in the chat. He said the 2D gameplay in classic Sonic and Forces was dookie. It was.
Who said that?
My friend AJ, Punk Gamer.
Oh, thank you for showing up. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Are you gonna live stream Sonic Forces, Gavin?
I don't even own Sonic Forces.
Oh, Mayo.
That's the funny thing.
Did you ever play it?
No. Well,
Oh.
I played 2 hours of it at a friend's house.
Oh, you played the whole game then.
Yeah, actually. Well, I stopped at the
How far did you
classic
get?
Sonic, the last classic Sonic stage, but I've basically seen it all. I've certainly.
That's the worst. That is the worst level. You stopped at the worst level.
Oh yeah, I didn't like it, so I actually turned off the console. And
Shut it off.
I shut off the console and we played basketball.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I don't like this.
I don't blame you for giving up. That is the worst level in the game.
Yeah, we were just laughing at the entire game the whole time we played. It was great. So here's the thing. I've been a Sonic fan as long as I've liked video games. I own most of these Sonic games, actually, that are out there. But one of the few I don't have is Sonic Forces. And I'm not trying to say that's because it's the worst game of all time, but I simply wasn't going to support... Yeah, I had no interest.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to support that kind of...
I bought Sonic
game.
Forces when it was like cheap on Steam.
And I think I still will. Maybe even on the Steam summer sale, if it's cheap, I might.
Yeah, it's like $10 again.
Yeah, I could see myself doing that, and it's just, yeah, I just don't. You just gotta vote with your wallet. That's all.
Yeah.
Not trying to make it dramatic. It's just.
I wouldn't spend the full
Forces, and
40.
I didn't want to get it.
Yeah.
I will give it a shot, though. I will give it a shot at some point.
Frank Luigi fan says, I don't mind 2D. A lot of people hates 2D nowadays.
Yeah, I think we have certainly seen a trend in the gaming industry of a lot of games, 3D games incorporating 2D like Sonic, and I guess for some it can get pretty old, you know.
Yeah. For 2D for classic is fine because that was his origins, but for modern, it's like I want a 3D game.
Yeah. Oh, I just missed the shortcut. Oh well.
Dang. I was in a call with someone and he got someone got kind of depressed about Mania. He said something like I don't hate Mania, but I am starting to lose like love for it, I guess, but not in a bad way. I still think it's a good game, but I'm just not as obsessed with it anymore." But
Okay,
someone was talking
I
about
get
how
that.
why does it feel like people have just forgotten about Sonic Mania? And I said because it was just another classic Sonic game that people forgot about. And then he got really sad.
Huh. Well, I actually I still see people talking about Mania, so that's interesting.
Yeah. Just not as much as when it was like new.
Yeah, but that's like any game.
That happens with every game, yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's like Minecraft or Skyrim, something like that.
Minecraft.
Something like truly S tier sales, Tetris. But yeah, most games.
Storyteller said he 100%ed Sonic Forces and sold it. Hope you got your money back, man.
I find that pretty funny.
It's
No,
like,
cool.
yeah,
Well,
I've
you
done
certainly got the
everything in this
experience.
game. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, I get that.
Mm.
Hello, pineapple, alligator. I see you guys here.
Hello. AJ said you'd be better off playing another game like CTR, Crash Team Racing,
Yeah, that game looks good.
over Sonic Forces, he's saying.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I guess just as a little update, not to terribly date the live stream or anything, but
Yeah.
some I have been asked some places regarding the Sly Cooper retrospective because
Oh, yeah.
I did the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy review, that little review in April on the game's release date, and then Cooper and I for a long time been working on the Sonic Underground review, and that's now out. So I do want to
Watch
say,
it if you have not.
oh yes, please do. But I will say this: Sly 2 is next, I promise, and Sly 3 will
Yay.
immediately. I shouldn't say immediately. I don't know how long it'll take, but it will be the next review after Sly 2 as well. So don't worry, the retrospective isn't dead or anything. It's going to be, those two videos will be next. And Sly 2 is very far along in the scripting department. Sly 3 is actually a pretty decent way as well. However, I will warn you, Sly 2 and Sly 3, despite being 3D platformers, are probably... I don't want to spoil my thoughts on them, but they're complex games, surprisingly. And I actually found it that I have to review them in a start-to-finish format. So I have to cover at least story and gameplay as I go throughout the game. I cannot chunk it up. It's just not going to work. So
AJ said he checked out our underground review. He said we did a great job.
awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, AJ.
Thank you, AJ. I'm glad to hear it. It was really fun to work on.
It was.
I didn't expect it
I'm
to
writing
take
the
as
script.
long, but Cooper was very
Oh, it's
patient.
this one. I liked some of the shots of the ship falling down, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's cool. Boosting isn't really gonna work that well.
Storyteller said the underground review made him revisit the songs from the show, and he said the best song was the opening theme.
So he agrees with you. Cool.
Yeah, a lot of people say the best song is the opening theme, and I'm just like, yeah, it's understandable.
You know what? It's actually my second favorite in the show. I never
Really?
mentioned it. The only song other than the intro that I can genuinely enjoy is actually the last episode. Yeah, there was something good about the last episode, Virtual Danger, and I actually kind of like the song. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you ever get a
Probably
chance, please
because
listen to
it was the last song they wrote, so they're just like, we gotta go out with a bang.
Yeah, and you know how I also I didn't mention this in the script either, but I also felt that out of the three singers, Sonic's singing voice was easily better than the other two.
Oh wow.
And
Sam Vincent, Double D.
Yeah, Sam
Did
Vincent.
good.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's no surprise that
He's a
song in
talented voice
episode
actor.
40 mostly uses Sam Vincent. Like he sings most of it, so no
Yeah.
surprise.
It's so funny.
Yeah. And
That was why
Andy-
one of my friends who was like an animation junkie, he's a huge fan of Ed and Eddie, and when he found out Sonic's singing voice was Double D, You laugh so hard.
Nice.
And then you listen to it and it's just like, it's literally just Double D singing. You laugh so hard. My friend
Nice.
Mickey's in the chat. Hi, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey. Nice to see
Mickey
you.
Boy 520.
Oh my gosh, this
Oh,
stage
Pineapple
is so
said
gorgeous.
she had to go.
Okay, see you, Pine.
Leader, Mike. Pineapple. Oh, it's this level.
Pretty level.
Yeah, this is the
Level
most
also
colorful
in
level
Sonic
in
and
the
All-Stars
game.
Racing Transformed.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's cool.
I haven't played that one or All Stars, the first one.
Oh right, I remember you saying that in your TSR review.
Yeah.
I
TSR
mean,
was
they're
alright.
good. They're good. Neither game really jumped out to me, but they're good kart racing games. I'd still
Yeah.
play like Mario Kart 8 over them, but
Right.
that might just be me. I don't know. I don't know, but I haven't played Mario Kart 8 since the Wii version, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I think that might be my favorite racing game of all time.
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Mario
beating
Kart 8's
F-Zero
good.
GX, another game I love.
Do you have Deluxe?
I don't.
Oh, Deluxe is really fun.
There's
It,
a
it
chance I
does.
might
It
still get
also
it.
does something. Yeah, that's good. It does something that I like, where the 100% award, you have to collect like in the Wii U version 10,000 coins to get a gold glider.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But they fixed it in the Switch version. Now you just need 5,000.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Also, you have double items, or yeah, I think double items was
Yes.
something they added.
Yep, double items, a proper battle mode, things like that.
Yeah, battle mode was so bad on the Wii
It
U.
was so bad, but I actually really liked it. I'm gonna make, I swear, I'm gonna make an editorial on why one day, and it's gonna be really fun. I'm not gonna argue that it's well designed, but I will explain why I have a lot of fun memories with it.
Yeah.
But all right, hint, hint, camping. It has a big, big part of it. Because my friends and I, we would just pick like a sherbet land and just hide in the snow and throw shells. And you become
my
invisible, and you just see like this floating banana going towards you at like 60 miles per hour. Those were the days.
It just says, wait, I missed it. Oh, he says TSR was really fun, but then CTR came out, and then he never looked back.
I get that.
He's a huge Crash Bandicoot fan.
Okay.
Yeah. One thing he also said, one thing that stinks about Deluxe is when you can't switch the items when you pick them up. You have to use the first one you picked up.
Oh.
I can understand that. Someone that Frank Luigi fan asked, "Have you played Luigi's Mansion Remake on 3DS?"
No, I haven't. I have not. I was originally going to get when it came out, but then due to financial issues, I decided against the purchase.
Right.
I also saw my friend Exo Paradigm Gamers remake or re-break on the game, and you know, there's certainly a lot of issues with the game that he made apparent. So, I mean, I don't. There's a chance I'll get it, but probably not. And the reason is that
I think I watched that too.
Oh yeah? Okay. The reason being that while I enjoy the original Luigi's Mansion, I don't love it so much that I would get a flawed remake of
multiple versions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
However,
It's
Luigi's Mansion
understandable.
3, I am so excited.
I'm happy
for.
that's gonna be on Switch.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
If any of you have seen my Dark Moon review, you know I really, really like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. So, seeing a sequel to that, I can't wait. I'll probably get it day one.
Mickey says, oddly enough, he wants Nintendo to make a Paper Mario inspired kart racer.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh, instead of like a glider, it turns into a paper airplane.
That's cool. I can see that.
Yeah. What's the kart you use? What's your default kart in Mario Kart 8?
My default
Like,
would
what's
be,
one you use the most?
it would be one of the ATVs. I don't remember which one.
Okay.
And I would usually pick any character that was of like that medium weight. So Mario, Luigi, that kind of weight class.
I always used the N64 pipeline card because Mario Kart 64 was my life.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. When it comes to, I always, when it comes to motorcycles, I like the ones that drift inwards, so I use those.
AJ's asking if you played any Crash game like the originals or the remakes.
Yes, I played Crash 1, 2, and 3, PS1 versions via the PS3, PSN. That's a lot of PSs, but
Yeah.
But yeah, I played the original trilogy, not the remake, but the original trilogy, and I didn't like Crash 1 at all. I really don't like that game. But even though Crash 2 wasn't greatly different, I really enjoyed it for the little improvements that they made. And then I absolutely adored Crash 3, and I just finished that a couple months ago. So I'm a
cool.
casual Crash fan.
Would you play the remake?
Maybe. Sort of the same thing with Luigi's Mansion. Like, I don't love it enough, but maybe.
I have Luigi's Mansion on GameCube. I stopped at one point. I really gotta finish that game.
Oh yeah, it's short too, so it won't take you long to get through.
AJ said if you had problems with Crash 1, they kind of fixed it in Insane Trilogy.
You know, I totally believe that, and that would be really fun to do then. So
I'd say, like, personally, Crash 1 got the most benefits with the remake.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I fell off the platform. What is with these yellow springs? Such a weird idea.
They're from the classic games.
True. Not in this format.
I think this was the first game in a while to have a yellow spring.
I think you're right.
I think Sonic fans were making a big deal about it. It's like, the yellow spring's back! It's like, oh.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Because Sonic 4 uses the modern Sonic springs, right?
Yeah.
So
that have preset momentum, because that game didn't have normal physics. It's like, oh, you slightly walk up to it, boom, you're going 80 miles an hour in the air.
Gotcha. This is really fun. I'm really enjoying this stream.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Oh, just missed. There we go.
AJ says, speaking of Mario Kart from earlier, Lord knows how many times I picked N64 Rainbow Road when we played. I always chose it. When we were playing online for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, every time N64 Rainbow Road was an option, I'd always pick that one. And what's always funny is that almost every time it would choose me. And we played N64 Rainbow Road like 7 times in a row one night.
Wow.
It was so funny.
Oh, I saved myself.
I remember one time I was playing Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, and this is when I wish the Wii U had the snap option that the Switch has where you can take a picture. Because I swear, one time I voted for N64 Rainbow Road, and then it turned out everyone else also voted for it. And I'm just like, oh, yes! We're playing this level! I wish I took a picture of it. It was so funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are the odds? Or no, I gotta do the J. Jonah Jameson. What are the odds?
What are the odds?
Parker,
Muhammad
hello, you're fine.
Animation says, hey, hello, folks. Hello, Muhammad.
Oh, Muhammad. He is someone who is a part of Team Turnabout, the Ace Attorney fan project I lead. Thank you for joining.
This is something AJ showed me in Emmy's server. You know who did the character design for Banjo-Kazooie?
No.
The same guy who did the character designs for Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh.
The original artist of Banjo did the Banjo model in Smash.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they brought him back. That's crazy.
That's cool. They must have been
Thank
thrilled.
you. Thanks, Sakurai.
Masahiro Sakurai.
That makes it so much better. I literally thought, okay, whoever did this model really respected the original design for Banjo, but it was literally the guy who designed them.
Perfect.
Yeah. I wouldn't, to be honest, I wouldn't have wanted anyone else.
How sweet.
I wonder if he did the redesign.
Maybe.
What do you think of Banjo's redesign in Nuts and
In
Bolts?
Nuts and Bolts, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I really just
I hated it.
I tried to accept it for being different, but I just don't like it.
It's too different.
Yeah. Even as its own model, I just don't like it.
The reason why they did that was because they apparently tried putting the original design in full high-res 3D and they didn't think it looked good.
Huh. I guess we'll never
It
know
wasn't
what it
until
looks like.
Smash Brothers when the directors of the Banjo games, especially Nuts and Bolts, were they saw Banjo in Smash Brothers and they said they were surprised by how good he looks with the original design because they couldn't get it to look right back then, which is
Okay.
interesting. I wonder if there's like a beta. No, wait, there is a beta model of what Banjo would have looked like in Nuts and Bolts with the original design. There's like an animation test for it, and it looks just fine. So it's just like, what was going on?
Disagreements.
God, it's interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the level with my favorite part of the game?
It's either this one or the next one.
I think it was Act 3, or I think it's the final act,
Act
maybe?
5. No, I think this is, yeah, the big tower section you climb in 3D.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we're
coming up to it. Stream will have to catch up. I'm home attacking some egg pawns.
Okay.
Oops. Gonna slide into you. It looks so stunning.
Yeah, there it is. The best part of the game.
Look at the scope of that camera angle, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't have camera control in this game. Oh, well.
Yep. Camera control.
Again, I mean, there's an excuse. It's on the Wii, which has limited controller support, so it's like, how could they have done it for
especially
all
because
the
they wanted
controllers?
you to be able to play with the remote on its side. So.
Yeah, and you just skipped the whole thing.
Yep. The power of wisps.
Alright. AJ says Nuts and Bolts Banjo is the tattoo crash of Banjo's history.
I see that. I see that.
What do you think of Crash's redesign and Titans and stuff?
I like it more than, say, the Nuts and Bolts Banjo, but not by much. Even as it's designed as itself, I don't really care for it. It's not bad, just don't care for it.
What's funny is that the last Crash game to be made before Crash had a hiatus for a while, they brought back the original design, and it was for a mobile game. Because for a while he was Tattoo Crash, and then for this, it was like a sequel, like Crash Nitro Kart 2 for iOS or something. And then someone, for some reason, decided, let's just use the original design. Fuck it. This is probably going to be the last Crash game ever made. And it wasn't, thankfully.
So, what do you think of the hover wisp?
It's the Lightspeed Dash, but it could fly.
It's true. Alright, that was that act. So, if any of you have any questions for me regarding games or videos or something, feel free to let me know in the chat, and Cooper will read that out. So here we go. I think out of the 3 sets of boss fights, I think this is definitely the strongest one in colors.
Oh yeah, this one. I like the music that plays during it.
Me too. Get up. Okay. One more. There we go. Boom. So Cooper, do you have any fun plans for the summer? You recently went to Sonic Revolution, so that's a big one.
Yeah, that was fun. Got to meet a few of my friends in person for the first time.
Yes. You met Emmy, right?
I met Emmy, I met my friend Michelle, also met he goes by Spark online, but his name's Anthony.
Okay.
Met Ryan Drummond. So that was cool.
That's right.
I was really happy.
Got your game signed.
He was so nice. He was the nicest guy ever.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'd love to meet him someday. He just seems like such a enthusiastic yet civil Sonic fan, you know?
He shared a table with Emmy and her friend Dorian, and their table had like the longest line out of everyone at Revolution. Because Ryan was there. It was so crazy.
Nice.
Yeah. Mickey's wondering if you ever played Kingdom Hearts.
I have not played any of the Kingdom Hearts games. If you're wondering, Mickey, if I'm interested in doing so, mildly. I would say mildly.
Yeah.
Might be something I try eventually. Alright, I need some rings. There we go. Is it destroyed?
I got a new record. I got a new record player. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I think I saw maybe on your Instagram or your Twitter. I don't remember, but I think you saw. I saw you had a Sonic. No, it was a Sonic R. Sonic R record.
Sonic R and Sonic Adventure.
Yeah. Very
Yeah,
cool.
I recorded them vinyl rips and listening to it right now as background music since I have the stream muted.
Okay.
AJ says if you like RPGs, the Kingdom Hearts games are pretty dope. They're not turn-based, they're like action RPGs.
I like RPGs and action RPGs. So
Speaking of RPGs, what do you think of that Final Fantasy VII remake?
Oh, I'm jealous that I can't play it because I don't have a PS4.
Damn, me too. My
I'm
PS4's
so
dead.
Oh, that stinks. No, I've never played a Final Fantasy game yet, other than about the first 50 minutes of the original Final Fantasy VII via Steam. I'm going to start it over and get back to it soon. For some reason, I just forgot I started it. And I'm happy to play the original, but I am so jealous by like the production values and unique combat of the remake. Like, oh, it looks so good. I hope it's everything that fans have been hoping for. Or wishing for, because that game holds a lot of promise. Let's just say.
Yeah.
That game
I
could
think
be really good.
I hope that one, because I heard the Resident Evil 2 remake was also really good.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping like the Final Fantasy VII one's about as good as that remake too, and it could be like a good example of this is how you do remakes.
Yeah.
Two good examples.
For sure.
That rocket looked so pathetic. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Great. Awesome. Outstanding. Amazing. Oh, speaking of Paper Mario, I have actually played and finished the N64 Paper Mario.
Did you?
I love that game so much.
Cool. Did you ever play Thousand Year Door?
Not yet.
God, so many people
Everyone is
love
begging
that
me to
one.
play it. I know it's an absolute hit. I will play it. But I actually own
Good
every
luck
single
finding
Paper
a
Mario
copy.
game. What?
You do?
Yeah, I do. Even Color Splash.
Oh, okay.
I think Color Splash is the one I'm gonna play next. My friend Exo is a big fan of it. I know the reception's pretty mixed.
I'd play him chronologically.
Okay. I tried Sticker Star back when it came out, and even back then, I was like, I don't want
Yikes. That was like the moment when Paper Mario fans were just like, oh my god, no.
Yeah. People are still mad about that game.
I will say, Color Splash, I love the art style.
Into a pit.
That game looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
I have Paper Mario N64 on the Wii Shop.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I
bought
it
it
through the Wii U eShop.
I bought it because I thought it was Super Paper Mario. I didn't know they were two different games.
Okay.
Because Super Paper Mario, I remember seeing the gimmick of play it in 2D and 3D. I'm just like, cool. So I thought Paper Mario was going to be the same thing, but then I realized, never mind. But nowadays, I'm just like, I'm happy I own it. I should probably try to beat it at some point.
Yeah.
And then try to get Thousand Year Door because I hear so many good things about that one.
Oh, yeah. So what do you think of Planet Wisp's level design in Sonic Colors?
Eh.
Eh.
It's worse in Generations, I'll say that. Generations somehow made it worse. I don't know how, but it did it.
I actually recently had a dream about the alleged Sonic Adventure remake. Stress on alleged.
Asuka said he'd be interested. They're making it. They're
That
making
means
it.
it's happening. Yeah, right. Allegedly happening. A possibility, I guess, is a better word.
Yeah.
And it was like perfect. It was like beautiful graphics. The ambition that the original had was back, but like with the 2019 budget. And I know you're laughing, like viewers, because of course this never happened. I understand, but it had like this huge budget. Everything was really refined. They added story, they made it even better, and the trailer would like advertise, and it's like Ryan Drummond is like starting to talk, and yeah, it was like the perfect like Sonic Adventure, fans' dream. And then I woke up and I was sad because it was a dream.
Oh, I feel like that would probably happen if they outsourced another company to do the remake, and it was by people who gave a shit.
Then they might actually seek the voice actors for sure. I doubt they could get everybody back, but they could definitely get Drummond back. That's for sure.
Dean
Bristow is not happening.
No, poor Dean.
Although I will say this, if they can get Dean Bristow back from the dead, I will buy 5 copies.
Get the Necronomicon. We gotta get him back. Poor Dean Bristow. It's really sad how he died.
I know. It's a sad story.
Yeah.
At least the last game he was featured in was very good. Sonic Advance 3.
Advance 3. It was a few voice clips, but he did such a good job. I feel like he had fun playing Eggman in the same way I think Mike Pollock does.
And that's good.
Especially in Heroes, he's so over the top and corny in that game. I'm just like, this dude was in the recording booth having fun. And I'm so happy for him. Take this! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Yep.
What did you say? Now I'm really mad!
I remember that.
So perfect.
I also think he really sold Eggman like being like scared when he gets interrogated by Team Chaotix.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that
then
was
Charmy
so good.
B like attacks him so violently they can't show the camera.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of funny. Yeah.
Heroes had such fun cutscenes.
Yeah, they really were fun. I need the cube wisp. Here we are.
It'd be really funny if they try to bring back one of the Bringus brothers to voice Tails, and Tails is just like grown-ups.
Oh my goodness, that would
be terrible.
That would be something else. Yes.
What do you want to do, Tails? I don't know, Sonic.
I don't know, Sonic. I'm a boy. I'm an 8-year-old fox. Can't you tell? Time to go back to the planet as cool and blue as me.
Yeah, Sayonara, Shadow, the Hedgehog.
Double jump screwed me over! See, guys, I said it in the review. It's true. The double jump is not that good. It's useful, but it certainly could have been better.
The controls aren't perfect.
I think they finally got it right in Lost World. I like the double jump in that game.
Yeah. Was it in Forces?
Yes.
Oh,
Not that you would know, because you never need it. But that was your daily Forces roast. But
I was at a call the other day.
Yeah.
Someone said they should do a 3D Sonic like in the same way Advance 2 was. And I said they did. It was called Sonic Forces.
But yes.
Oh, Mayo.
All right, stage 25.
You're almost out of juice. You did it!
Ran out of juice. I'll get more. Lots more.
How much left of this game is there?
We're about halfway.
Okay.
I really like Mike's Pollock line in this game where it's like, what? Ran out of juice. I'll get more. Lots more. It's so over the top. It's weird.
Mickey says, Forces, that double jump is doo-doo, poo-poo, garbage.
Oh, okay.
It is.
You heard it here first, folks. Oops. Stop going the right way. So you like Sonic R soundtrack like me, right?
Of course, I'm listening to the Sonic R vinyl this is the vinyl rip I did.
Nice. Oh yeah, I really like that.
I uploaded it to my channel.
Yeah, to your second channel,
My
right?
second channel, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was an upload of it on YouTube somewhere, but someone deleted it. And we're just like, why? It's such
Aw.
an important thing to like archive.
Yeah, it
Because it's not
is.
online as often anymore.
Work it out, talk about
Yeah,
it.
it's like these house remixes.
We've got to make it real. Yeah.
Like for DJs and stuff, it's pretty cool.
Alright, we're almost done with Planet Wisp. Pew pew. What is your favorite Sonic soundtrack, Cooper?
Sonic Adventure 1.
Great choice.
That's why I bought the vinyl.
Any favorite tracks? Or is that too tough?
I can't choose one.
Okay.
The vinyl selection did a good job. It's not the full soundtrack, but it's a highlight of the ones that they were able to fit on
Oh, okay.
all the two vinyls they put it on. And I think they did a good job with it. One of my favorites that's on the vinyl is Be Cold, Be Wild, Be Groovy for Ice Cap.
Oh, nice.
It's when you're snowboarding.
Yeah, that's a fan favorite.
They also put Red Mountain Act 1 on there with the
Yeah.
It's like, yes! Awesome!
I like the piano part in that piece too. Dun dun dun.
Yeah!
Dun 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 dun.
Such a good soundtrack.
Also, coming up in the stream, did you know that you could skydive here for this red ring? Well, actually, I'm sure you did because you got all the red rings. But like, what a cool like secret area.
Yeah.
I've always liked that. I went too fast.
The red rings do a decent job of adding replay value.
Yeah. And actually, I think only Colors and Generations really hid them well, or put them in.
Yeah, Generations
places.
I think did it the best.
Yes, I agree with that. I don't think Lost World did them poorly. I disagree with the common complaint that they're hard to get. I just don't think they're as well hidden.
Yeah, not as well done.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Generations, I think, just did the red rings perfectly.
Oh yeah.
Because not only do you unlock like so much stuff like music, artwork, concept art.
Yeah.
It's like that's perfect.
It's awesome. And you can unlock new abilities to buy at the shop from that too.
Yeah,
There's
it's
so
awesome.
much going on.
So
there.
well done.
Yeah.
Generations.
Go Generations. Oh, speaking of which, no, actually, I don't want to talk about that. I was gonna tease something related to that game, but that's far too early.
All right.
I'll just say you might be seeing a review of that game eventually.
I'll say this: it'll be better than mine.
Aww. Okay, fine. I'm gonna say it actually. No idea when this is gonna happen, but Alec and I really enjoyed making the Sonic Colors review together. And we figured, you know what? Why don't we do Generations together too? So there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, someday.
Mickey brought up a really good point about Forces.
Oh,
He
sure.
said Forces wasn't bad with the red rings either, but the levels were too short that they couldn't really hide them too well.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Makes sense.
You know how often I hear when people say they like made a Japanese account on their Switch so that they could play the demo for Sonic Forces?
Ooh,
And
tell
a
me
lot
about
of them say they managed to beat the first level demo in like 50 seconds. And then they were disappointed, but a lot of them were just like, that was just the first level. Not every level's this short, right? Oh.
Oh, my favorite part was the Sonic Forces. Some people were defending, saying when they just revealed Park Avenue.
Yeah.
And they actually said something similar, like, "Oh, you know, it's probably the first level. Whoop-de-doo in the last game, stage
the midpoint
15."
of the game. The midpoint, the literal midpoint of the game.
Exactly, it's 15 out of 30. Exactly. I'm like, guys, the writing was on the wall.
No. First level, Green Hill. How original.
Yeah. So today, Super Mario Maker 2 came out.
Oh, yeah, it did.
I pre-purchased the game, so I can actually play it soon. I look forward to it. But do you have any intentions on playing the game?
Most likely, I didn't play the first one, so I should probably play this one.
Okay. It's a lot of fun, these games.
Yeah. Like just looking up random levels that people put together.
Alright, here's
That'd be
probably
cool.
the best zone in the game.
Hmm.
At least my favorite.
Oh, Aquarium Park. Yeah, this level's not too bad.
For a long time, Sweet Mountain was my favorite, but over time, I've come to enjoy Aquatic.
I like the China aesthetic.
Yeah, I mean, I know everyone said it, but it's cool to see, like, Chun Nan underwater.
Yeah.
And I like how there are underwater segments, but overall, it just takes place in one big glass bowl, essentially, on this planet that's full of water.
Mm.
Like, this is cool, you know? We haven't seen stuff like this. That's nice.
Porkerman said, in defense of color, since people seem to be hating it recently, at least it had level design. Forces didn't.
Yeah. And, I mean, trust me, fans of colors, I really like this game. I really do. So, I won't be one of them. But,
Remember when Azuka said, as Eiji pointed out, Forces was going to be a brand new experience?
oh yeah, he was quoted saying that. Brand new experience. Like,
Poor guy.
we could do Sonic Adventure 3, but we want to keep moving forward and make brand new experiences.
Green
Meanwhile,
Hill
he's
Zone
working on
5
Sonic
times.
Forces. Yeah, exactly. There are only 2 original locations in Sonic Forces. 2.
They brought back Metropolis and gave it an original look to where, why didn't you just call this a different level? Why did it have to be Metropolis? It doesn't even look like Sonic 2 Metropolis, or even, it barely looks like Sonic Heroes Metropolis.
I actually don't think they were trying to do either.
Yeah.
I actually think in their credit, I think they were, I mean, it's a lame name, but I think they were genuinely just trying to make an original zone. And I guess it looks okay. I guess. Kind of pretty. Kind of neat aesthetic.
Even if they called it something dumb like Super Metropolis, I would have been okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not the best name. But I do think it was supposed to be original, like the Eggman Empire Fortress area as well. That's definitely supposed to be original. That also looks kind of cool, so it's just kind of like wasted potential. That's enough Forces painting
the
for
Def
today,
Egg. The Def Egg level. I always wanted a 3D Def Egg, but it was so, boring.
Oh, yeah, we were so close to getting that, weren't we?
Yeah. Oh, Jay is in the chat.
Oh, hey, Jay. He says
Z.
Z. A Z.
Hi, Jay.
Okay. There we go. Oh, hey, it's that music that most gaming tutorial... Yeah, Aquarium Park music's very popular. For good reason. Now we're playing probably one of the most filler acts in the whole game.
Act 2.
Yeah.
I love the music here, but holy snap, the level's kind of boring.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Okay, what time is it? 9:15 p.m. Oh, I'm doing really well. I thought I would, by now I thought I would have still been in Planet Wisp. I'm not trying to speed run it, or necessarily, darn, rush through it, just trying to do something in between. Dun 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 dun. So, Sonic Underground. They made a vow their mother would be found. Sonic Underground.
They did.
They did, and they never found their mom because the show was canceled, sadly.
Rest in peace.
Yes. Now, I have one question, Cooper.
Yeah.
Why is Godzilla here?
I don't know. Are we on the same episode?
Are we even on the same episode?
Are we even on the same episode? That's what it felt like watching that show.
Yeah, exactly. Like every 2 minutes, you're like, "Is this the same episode?" You watch something like Batman the Animated Series, and then like watch Sonic Underground, and it's just no.
What a contrast.
Yeah, exactly. uh,
Frank Luigi fan says, Gavin, are you happy Polterpup is back or not happy?
this is probably a reference to my Dark Moon review. Well,
Oh, Polterpup. That thing.
as much as I was a little disappointed that Polterpup would keep, taking Luigi's things and, halting progress in Dark Moon, I do still find Polterpup a cute character. So the fact that he's back, I do like. If they do the same thing they did in Dark Moon, where some missions exist only because Polterpup is, trolling you, essentially, I won't be very enthusiastic about it. So, I guess it just depends on how he's handled, but as a character, I think he's a fine mainstay for the Luigi's Mansion games. It's just a cute dog. Nothing wrong with that. It's all good. So yeah, good question. All right. Do you think more Sonic games should have a challenge run like this, Cooper?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think it would be fun. I guess Forces could have really benefited from it, considering its levels are pretty darn short. I also always liked the boost effect in colors with the rainbow.
Yeah.
Kind of neat. Woo! I run across the water. Oh, I got hit by the fish. Okay.
Remember when the backgrounds in Sonic Forces look more fun than the actual levels?
Yes, I do vividly.
You did a good job with those backgrounds, boys.
Yeah, they did. Oh. Use a laser. Okay. Alright, just for the rings. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Oh, ouch. So. Danger on the dance floor. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the name of a Sonic piece, and I don't know, it just came to mind.
Okay, Mickey brought this up. What do you think the likely possibility of Sora being in Smash is?
I'd say there's a decent chance, I suppose. I suppose.
I personally don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen,
whatever.
but I guess there's a shot. I mean, fairly requested.
If it happens, I won't be upset.
Oh, me neither. Honestly, there's few Smash characters I would be upset if they became included, to be honest. Sora would be really neat. I do think so.
By this point, I'm just sort of like, literally every character I would have wanted is already in Smash, so I'm just like, yeah, whoever comes.
I can't quite say the same for myself, unfortunately, but I'm certainly happy with what we have. I mean, what a cast.
Who would you want?
I would really want Phoenix Wright, Professor Layton, or Wonder Red.
Right.
Those are characters I would love to see, but, Am I trapped down here? Oh, okay. Block's gonna move. So if you had to pick a favorite world from Sonic Colors, what would it be?
Probably this one.
Okay. Good choice.
Has my favorite aesthetic out of the entire game. The water looks pretty good too. Oh, I'm, still playing the piano. Going on my second year.
or actually my 3rd year, and one of these days, it's going to be hard, and I'm definitely not experienced enough to do it, but I really want to learn to play the aquarium park piano parts, because they're just so beautiful. I want to learn that so badly. I mean, I could do it on cello, but that wouldn't really work. String crossings would be terribly annoying.
It's Ryan said, do you have a problem with the amount of 2D sections in this game? Personally, I don't.
Personally, I don't either. I'm still in pursuit of having more 3D in my Sonic, but for colors itself, no problems. I think it's all fun. Well, most of it, I guess. Now, this level I'm playing right now with these big springs,
yeah,
don't really care for it. Oh, I'm silly. I dashed.
Oh, you did dash.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, I'm quite a bit rusty. Oh! I ran right off. That's okay. Just gotta laugh at yourself.
AJ said if Crash somehow got in the Smash, he'd have a repeat of how he reacted to Banjo getting in as well. Ugly sobbing.
Oh.
Yeah, AJ recorded us reacting to the Smash Direct.
Oh yeah.
No, not the Smash Direct, the Nintendo Direct during E3.
Mm-hmm.
He's working on the video at the moment.
Oh cool.
Can't wait to see it. There's a brief clip of it on Emmy Jones' Twitter. If you guys want to look it up. Cool. I posted it in the server, but I could post it again.
Sure, by all means, that's fine.
You can hear me say, you could hear me freak out.
Question: where do these lasers come from? Like on the ceiling right now? Like, what? The stream might have to catch up, but like, where did these come from?
I don't know.
This level. Always wondered that.
It just said I had the best reaction the second I saw the Jiggy. When I saw that Jiggy, I ascended into another reality. It's like, oh, that's a effing Jiggy!
That's a Jiggy.
It's a Jiggy!
What?
We were freaking out.
What? Watch the stream. Just watch what happens. I cannot believe this.
Oh my god.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
What the...
What the what?
Come on, I was an inch away!
Porkermern said, favorite Smash game?
That's actually kind of
Probably
difficult.
Ultimate.
Probably Ultimate.
It's very weird. I prefer, for each game, I prefer the sound effects in 64, the visuals in Melee, the adventure mode in Brawl, and Ultimate and Smash Wii U are kind of tied for me.
Okay. For mechanics, probably.
Yeah, mechanically, yeah.
I see, yeah.
Overall, I'd probably choose Ultimate, because I like the roster.
I suppose the sound effects are nice and crunchy in 64. I would say I don't really get anything out of 64 that I wouldn't get in the other games.
Yeah.
This might surprise people, but
It's the first one, so it's not as impressive yet.
Yeah. I mean, this might surprise people. I'd actually give the same description to Melee. Honestly,
really? Melee
just doesn't impress me in 2019, which is not to say it's bad at all, but like I just once Brawl, I mean, I'm a guy who prefers Brawl, really. Mechanically, not necessarily, but as a package.
Yeah, Brawl's kind of slow. I love the adventure mode though. Besides the Great Maze.
Yeah. And I think Smash 4 has some of my favorite single player aside from the lacking, campaign. Like I really like Masked Orders, Crazy Orders, and stuff. And then when it comes to sheer mechanics, Ultimate definitely takes the cake.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, I need bubbles. I need air.
I love Melee. I don't know why. I adore Melee.
Hey, that's all good. Yeah.
Do you know
It's
the
a good
story
game.
about Melee was rushed, kind of?
Yes. I believe it was developed in 9 months, right?
Something like that. I think it started development like immediately after 64 came out, I think.
Oh, okay.
It was a launch title for the GameCube.
So still, pretty short. Yeah.
Yeah, short. What was interesting though, it almost didn't make the deadline until Iwata got on the development and helped them finish the game in time.
Oh, that wonderful man. He was
Yeah,
a
Iwata
miracle
was
worker,
so
wasn't he?
cool. He was. He was so smart and so talented.
Absolutely.
Bless him.
Indeed. Yeah.
Digital Gaming made a great like little documentary on him that I rewatched the other day.
I saw that when it came out. It is a really
Yeah, it
good
was really well
documentary.
made.
It was.
I love that they didn't end it with if you like this video, then please subscribe for more. They just ended it like a
Yeah.
normal video.
Very
If they
respectful.
ended it with the please subscribe to Digital Gaming, I would have been so upset. It's like, guys, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Yes. Yeah.
But they didn't do
They
that.
had some good. They had some good taste. That's
Mhm.
appreciated. What? I should have held forward.
They also did one on Reggie's career at Nintendo, which I thought was interesting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Good old Reggie. Oh my god, I just saw that.
Yeah. I feel like I've been doing okay at colors during the stream, but there's been a lot of really funny deaths as well.
Mm.
Maybe not a lot, but every now and then there's something kind of silly. All right,
What are
I'm gonna take
your
this different
thoughts
path.
on when it comes to Brawl? What do you think of the tripping?
Stupid.
It is. That's why a lot of fans didn't like Melee. I mean, not Melee, Brawl. It's just like the mechanics. It's like it's slower, but then there's tripping. It's like, what's the
So
point?
stupid. I found an interview where Sakurai said, "Oh, we included because it was more realistic."
What?
I'm just like, what kind of reasoning is that? And then I think what's equally funny is the very first news about Smash 4, aside from the first trailer, the very first bit of
No
information
tripping.
that Sakurai said was no tripping. I just thought that was so funny. It's like you can tell the fact that he addressed that first. He knew how much people hated it and how bad of a decision it was in Brawl.
Such a good man.
He's like, before I say anything else, no tripping.
There's
Please
no
applaud.
tripping in this one.
Yeah.
Everyone cheers.
Please applaud. Please clap. Woo. Oh, I like how for a workaround for the camera, you can go into this fountain here, get a better view
Yeah.
of the enemies in the screen.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Nice try. There we go. Alright, almost done this act. do, 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 do. So, how about the fact that before Colors, Sonic couldn't go in underwater in 2D for a long time? Or actually,
Yeah.
I should say...
3D.
Yeah. It's been a while. And the only 3D games you can go underwater are... Not counting Wisps. So not Lost World, but I believe it's just Adventure 1?
Yeah, kinda.
Kind of, right? I think that's
Yeah.
the only one.
Yeah, Heroes didn't have that.
No?
After Adventure 1, well, I mean, Adventure 1 also had this issue where they just made all water areas are bottomless pits.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. How strange. Alright, Captain, show yourself.
Oh wait, Adventure 2 had well, that was Knuckles though, because Mickey brought that up. Like Adventure 2 had some
Oh!
underwater segments.
Thank you for reminding me.
Rouge and Knuckles could go underwater.
Yes, you're right. Okay. My bad.
I think we were talking strictly about like Sonic-esque gameplay.
Yeah. 06? Nope. That was always bottomless
No, there was a
pit.
level that was underwater, but you never like jumped in water or anything.
Right.
The water was a bottomless pit again.
Yeah. Unleashed? Nope. Could run on the water. That's about
Yeah,
it.
you could.
I need air. Okay. How loudly can you hear me tapping my Wii remote? Is it annoying?
Not really.
Pressing buttons. Okay. That's good.
Oh yeah, Generations.
Well, yeah, I was mainly just talking about like pre-colors. Yes, Generations does. Yep. Oh, I need a. Oh, that was close. All right, let's get an opening here. I'll make it. I'll get bubble just in case, actually. Okay. Cool. Mayday, mayday.
Why does the drowning music in color sound so ominous? Because it's the drowning music from the classic games, which was also ominous.
And it's orchestrated in this game too.
It is.
It sounds great.
It
My
sounds like
favorite
the Jaws theme.
Kind of.
It reminds me of
It's
it.
got
I
the
think
same
that was
sort
the
of
vibe.
tension to it.
Yeah, that was the vibe they were going for.
Yeah. Excellent. They absolutely killed it with that arrangement.
Yeah, they did.
The Amsterdam Session Orchestra did all the orchestral stuff and colors.
Yep.
They're so good. So
They
good.
did a great job.
Yeah. Very, very talented. I think they should be brought back. I'm sure they're cheaper than Tokyo Philharmonic, that's for sure.
Probably.
And cheaper than wait, who they get in Forces again? London
The London
Philharmonic?
Symphony
No,
Orchestra.
London Symphony. Such a waste. I can't believe
Yes, they got the most
got-
popular orchestra. It's like, why?
They're like so like everyone knows the London Symphony Orchestra. Like not even just crazy classical nuts like me. Like how did they all like they wasted them because they gave them bad pieces. I think that's the most. It's funny, and I know comes from my background, Cooper. But I think the most offensive thing in Forces to me is that they used the London Symphony Orchestra and gave them nothing good.
Yeah.
Like what? They even had
Don't
a
you
video
like-
on Sonic
Don't
the
you
Sonic
like
YouTube
the generic
channel.
overworld theme?
Yeah, like the one I used when we made the joke about the Resistance in our video.
Yeah, that was the generic one.
Right, and it's just like
That stinks.
it's got a cool title. It's like This Is Our World, and it sounds like it's gonna be like this great grandiose piece, like something here out of 06 or Unleashed. Now it's kind of lame.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dut, 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 dut. It's just noise. It's terrible. You got one of the
It's-
best orchestras
it's-
in the world, and
It's
you
just
gave them noise. It's so offensive. I'm gonna make a whole video just so I can rant about that, because more people
Just that
should
one
complain
track.
about it.
Yes.
Seriously, as a classical music fan, that infuriates me. You wasted their time. Come on.
At least they got a paycheck.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I hope they got a paycheck.
I
This
hope.
is Sega.
Yeah, well, Sega's not really known for paying people. So. Oh, maybe that's where all of Sonic Force's
that's part-
budget went.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That's where the budget went. That's why the levels are so short. That's why they have to reuse everything.
Yeah, they could barely pay their level designers.
No.
We're half kidding, of course, but like, dang. Come on.
Oh my god.
Yeah. By all means, use London Symphony again. You know, but
Just give them good stuff.
yeah, give them good music. Come on.
Tokyo Philharmonic were amazing though.
Yes, they.
I love
Amsterdam
that they
Session
did
were all
a-
great.
I love that they did a bad rendition for the E-rank music. That was amazing.
Yeah, and to Force's credit, they did that again, and it was also pretty funny.
They did?
Yeah, not that you would ever.
I never got a E-rank in
exactly.
Forces, so.
I only found out because I was browsing through the soundtrack around when the game released.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and it's if you, I believe it's specifically if you fail an SOS mission. I believe that is the condition that you hear it.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
like Ranky. It's you're supposed to hear the orchestral fist bump, but they mess it up intentionally, and it's funny. It's good.
That's good.
Not as original, of course, because it's the second time, but still good.
I wouldn't mind if they did it for every other game, but yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
I
a
understand
fun.
where you're coming from.
That'd be a fun little trend they could do.
Yeah.
There we go. So now we're in Asteroid Coaster. Forgot to address it.
Yeah.
This zone's not very popular. I think it's a lot of people's least favorite, but I've always thought it was pretty good. I do think that the short filler acts are probably some of the worst, though, in the game. But when it comes to the main acts, I think they're really fun. So. Dun 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 dun. Frenzy. When I was a kid playing this, the frenzy sound effect always kind of scared me.
The what?
The frenzy sound, where they're like, he's like, "Arr, arr."
Oh yeah.
Kind of scared me as a kid.
The Pac-Man Wisp.
That's right. Yep. Pretty much. Oh look, the Eggman Land platforms are back. Yay!
Oh yeah.
Except I died. Something that you also do in Eggman Land frequently.
Yep.
I still like it though. Do you still like Eggman Land?
Of course.
Awesome.
Frank the Luigi fan asks, Gavin, do you know Dr. Mario?
Like, have I played Dr. Mario?
I think so.
Yes, I've played the NES version. I've also played Dr. Luigi on the Wii U. I like Dr. Mario. It's fun. Ooh, speed. Blue streak speeds by. Sonic the Hedgehog.
AJ
For the
AJ says, I want to be hopeful for Sonic's next title. Forces left me pretty burned. I just hope Sonic Team takes the Odyssey approach with the next title, going back to an older style and working upon it.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you there. AJ.
There's a lot of slowdown on this part.
There is. There is indeed.
It is satisfying being the Frenzy Wisp and eating everything. I like the sound it makes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. As you said, it is satisfying. All right. I missed the checkpoint, but that's okay. Which Zelda games have you played, Cooper?
The only one I've beaten is Ocarina of Time.
Oh, okay.
3 times.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the most acclaimed video games of all time.
That's true. I'm a big Zelda fan.
I want to play Breath of the Wild at some point.
Yeah, it's very different from your typical 3D Zelda, but
Yeah,
I think
I
it's a
like
good
the
game.
open world aspect. I think it'd be a nice time sink.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Speaking of open world and time sinks, I've been slowly working my way through MGS5. It's alright,
Yeah.
but kind of losing steam already, and I'm only halfway,
Yikes.
apparently.
Oh no.
Yeah. But I really care about these stories as little as there is in MGS5, so I'm definitely going to finish it, whether I like it or
I want
not.
to play Metal Gear at some point. I plan on getting the Legacy Collection, I think that's
Yes!
what it is.
That's what I have. That's how I've been playing it on the PS3.
Okay.
Yes, get the Legacy
Alright.
Collection. Fantastic collection.
Cool.
Yeah. And you'll get a digital code for MGS1, so no worries about that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
AJ said the best Zelda game to him is A Link to the Past.
I have a lot of respect for Link to the Past, but I personally don't really care for it that much. I don't think it's as flawed as I used to, but I don't know. It's one of the A Link to the Past for me is just one of those games where I really respect it and I get why it's popular, but it's just one that I just can't really connect with, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Yeah. But that's cool. I'm glad you can really enjoy A Link to the Past. Alright, here's the shortest level in the entire game.
Yep. Porker Burns said Wind Waker is his favorite.
Oh, neat.
I like the art style in Wind Waker.
It's very neat.
I almost had Wind Waker HD digitally, but I redeemed it on my cousin's Wii U instead of mine, and I couldn't transfer it, so...
No!
He has it, but now I don't.
Oh! Thankfully, you
I
can
know
get
that
the
it's,
remake for cheap now.
Yeah, for like $20
Remaster.
or something.
Yeah.
I think getting it physically would be way better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Owning a Wii U is worth it for just the Zelda remakes alone.
Sure. Yeah. I love my Wii U. I'll never let it go. I need to find that switch. I think it's over here. Yes.
What do you think of the Triforce hunt in the original Wind Waker?
I don't like it in the original.
Do you think it was improved in the HD?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
They
AJ put that out.
I was just gonna say they didn't nerf it so much to make it obsolete, but they really improved it. They found the right balance, I think.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mickey says the best Zelda game is Twilight Princess. His favorite is Breath of the Wild, but he still thinks Twilight Princess is a good game.
Awesome. Twilight Princess is my personal favorite, and it's also one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, I'll say I don't like the art style in the GameCube Wii version, but I think the HD version made it look nicer.
Yeah, definitely much improved. Especially the texture work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little too much gray and brown in the original.
Yeah. For sure.
Like, compare that to Wind Waker, which came out before Twilight Princess. It's just like, damn, what a contrast.
Yeah, I am really rusty at this game.
Frank the Luigi fan said, Gavin, ratings on terminal velocity. I guess, like, what would you rate terminal velocity?
I would rate it, take it or leave it. No, I'm kidding. Not the recommendation system.
Like, what do you think about it?
I wish it was I wish they were fleshed out stages, but for what they are, Act 1's pretty thrilling and Act 4 is pretty thrilling. I mean, Act 2 is pretty thrilling as well, I guess. So for what they are, they're fine. I would have preferred fleshed out stages, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, AJ brought up a good point. Another reason to own a Wii U is Star Fox Zero.
Oh, I'm a big supporter of Star Fox Zero. I love that game.
I have Star Fox Zero. I bought it off my friend Emmy because I was helping her with removing fun.
Oh, okay.
So she sent me the game, so I have it. I haven't played it completely yet, but it's fun from what I played of it.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
My second ever review was Star Fox Zero. The review hasn't aged very well. I think I'm gonna redo it at some point, but.
Yeah.
Oh, I hopped to the car at the wrong time. But I still really enjoy Star Fox Zero. It's my second favorite in the series, actually.
What's your first?
My first favorite is Assault.
Adventures.
That's the one I haven't played still, which is sad because I'm a big Star Fox fan. I haven't tried out like the most experimental one. I'll get to it. I have it on Dolphin, so.
AJ said he subscribes because he's happy someone else likes Star Fox Zero.
Woo! Star Fox Zero Club. Yes, I'm glad you like it too. Very glad. That's awesome. I really need to get back to that Slide 2 review. It's the hardest script I've ever had to write, but I think it'll turn out well once it's out. It's just,
that's good.
Yeah. Alright. I remember you said you enjoyed Sly 1 when you played it.
Yeah, I liked Sly 1. It was good.
I forget, did you see my review of that? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. That's currently I think it's my best work.
Cool, I'll watch it whenever.
Think of it. Yeah. There's a lot to live up to. It's like 2. DD. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I just shouldn't stress out about it. Alright, Frenzy. Let's do this. Technically, you can use Frenzy underwater.
I mean, AJ brought up a point that I also agree with. The only thing he didn't like about Zero was it didn't have online play, like online dogfights.
Yeah, I wish the game had that. 64 3D had that.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Wait a second. Was it online? It was at least local multiplayer that was like heavily expanded upon 64's original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, don't quote me on the online aspect, but let's just say that the roots of it were in that remake, and they should have built upon it. We can at least say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember Miyamoto.
Oh yeah, AJ said it had only local.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that, AJ. Yeah, I remember Miyamoto said when Star Fox Zero was in development, he said like, we'll consider multiplayer, but overall we really just wanted it to be single player, which I get, but the addition would have been nice.
Yeah.
Might have helped sell the game too. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it certainly needed it. We know that now. And unfortunately, Star Fox Guard wasn't enough, so...
Star Fox Guard was what?
Wasn't enough to, like, sell Zero.
Nah.
Yeah. Guard is good, I guess, for what it is, but nah, it was never going to sell more units. Sorry, Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. Mickey said he subscribed.
Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
For you and AJ and anyone else who might have just subscribed, feel free to check out a playlist I have called New Here to IKG. Check out these.
Yeah.
That's like my, that's like the
advanced review is the one I always recommend.
You do recommend that one a lot. For as old as it is, I think it's really held up. So I really like that review. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the constant plugs there. You did it quite a lot in the Advanced 3 review. I was very very humbled by that, sir.
Yeah.
Also,
it's a good video.
Yeah. I told Jack. He's also very happy to hear that too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Told Jack what?
I told Jack that you still really like that review too. So he's happy to hear that. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can spam quick steps to get a bonus. Like, did anybody play test that?
Whoops.
Oops. Seriously,
AJ said, so broken. AJ said he'll try to check it out. He'll definitely check it out. He also said another good thing about the Wii U was Splatoon.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not the biggest Splatoon fan, but I respect the game. Especially the original.
I was happy that Nintendo made a new IP and it worked.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you guys did it.
I was hoping ARMS would be as successful, and while it was successful, it wasn't quite the same. Like, it sold 2 million, but it wasn't like...
Yeah. I haven't played ARMS.
I love ARMS, but I'm one of not that many, I guess, who still play it, but yeah, that'll definitely be a game I'll stream, actually, now I think about it. That'll be a fun one. Smash would be a good stream. Mario Maker 2 would be a good stream.
Porker Mern said, I'm joining the Star Fox Zero Club by subscribing, also because I like your SA1 review.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, that was an important review for me to make. I really there's a lot of emotion in that one. Hasn't stacked up the best in some areas. There's quite a bit of summarization, but it was a good time. I'm glad people can still get stuff out of it.
Oh, that's interesting. AJ said the funny thing about Splatoon is it was going to be a Mario game, but then apparently the devs decided to make a new IP instead.
Oh, really? Well, that definitely worked out.
That's cool. Glad it worked out.
Yeah, it's good. It's always good when originality wins. Alright, we made it to Terminal Velocity Act 1. We're nearing the end of this.
Oh, boy. Oh, what's kind of sad is Splatoon 2's last Splatfest is in July.
Yeah, and ARMS just had its last Party Crashed, which is kind of like a similar thing.
Oh.
So that's over, and then Splatoon 2 is going to be wrapping up its event as well. So
yeah, and also they made T-shirts for the Splatfest, and for the first time
really?
ever, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming to America too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think fans will enjoy that, so I'm happy for them.
Mm-hmm. I'm Team Chaos.
Oh yeah, I would be Team Order if I were playing, but that's just me.
Mickey is Order and AJ's Chaos.
All right, 2v2, go. All right, Motobugs. You know what I was always disappointed by about this stage, though? As much as I think it's fine for what it is, there's these really cool robots in the hub world and in the background of this that kind of look like egg pawns, but you never get to actually fight them. These really cool designs, but oh well.
Mickey said, since you said you choose Order, he said, I'm liking this Gavin villain more and more.
You guys flatter me. Dun, dun, dun. I should have enough to make it without him catching up. Oh yeah, I'll be fine. What? I died at the end? Oh, I gotta do the whole thing again.
Oh my god.
Ah! The recording curse, Cooper.
Yeah.
The recording curse.
We had the little loading screen with Yacker at the bottom right. That's in 60 FPS for some reason.
Oh yeah, you're right. Weird. Sorry guys, I have to do this act one more time. I'll control my boost better this time.
Yep, Mickey, exactly. Caster's cursed. Cursed.
So, any plans for the 4th of July?
What?
Any plans for the 4th of July?
I don't know. I think family's coming over. Probably a barbecue.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Jazzy's here. Hi, Jazzy. He said, if you get points for quick stepping, why not just never quick step? Oh no, wait. Why not never not quick step?
Well, sometimes it puts me in the line of fire. And I'm not the best gamer of all time. But fair point. Fair point. I'm kind of worried because I have no rings. I died again! No! I'm sorry, guys. I've got to do it again. Well, thank you for showing up, Jazzy. I know you're a good pal of Cooper, so glad to have you here.
Hey.
Which Sonic game, Cooper, has your least favorite soundtrack?
Chronicles.
Good choice.
I think probably Forces, if I had to choose like an actual one.
Yeah, that would be mine too. If it was like a major release, yeah, I would pick Forces as well. Yeah.
Chronicles, though, what happened?
I don't know. I've heard some people try and defend it saying, you know, oh, it's the DS sound font. I'm like, what?
Sonic Rush, excuse me.
Yeah, well, not even outside of
There are
Sonic.
tons of games that sound great on
DS games
DS.
sound like leagues better than that. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
There really is no excuse, like you said.
Was it rushed?
Maybe. Maybe it was like awfully compressed. I just couldn't imagine why it would be so bad.
Jazzy type Central City theme.
Yeah.
Referring to Chronicles.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The sound engineer spilled coffee on his computer.
And they dropped the hard drive too, right?
Yeah, they dropped the hard drive. In the fruit punch.
In the fruit. That's an inside joke, but I love it.
It is. It's so perfect.
So I went to the party and
I took the hard drive with me. I dropped it.
I dropped it in the fruit punch.
I broke the hard drive.
And now you can't review anything anymore. I lost all my footage. Alright, we finally got past that. Now it's time for the final boss. I love this final boss.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I like the second phase's theme, but I hate how short the second phase is because you don't hear the good parts of the theme.
That's true. Yeah, and this fight could definitely be challenging, more challenging and longer. That as well would help.
Jazzy said stealing the coffee corrupted the MIDI files, but they had to ship the game anyways.
Perfect.
What do you think of the final boss from Frank the Luigi fan? Even though you already kind of said.
Oh, I really like this final boss. Again, as I point out, there are ways it could have been better, but it's probably one of my favorite Sonic final bosses. And I think it's neat that, you know, I mean, of course, everyone and their mother has said this, but it's neat that they made a decent boss that, you know, doesn't require supersonic, yada yada. But, you know, it's still neat, especially at the time. It wasn't very common, so yeah. So there is some bonus there. I like how you get the wisps back as well, and then you have like that super cool homing attack at the end, and the announcer goes, "Final color laser." I always thought that was cool too.
What if a fan did an experiment where they took all the music in Sonic Chronicles and just made it sound good?
I'd certainly listen, but I don't think the composition would hold very well, except for maybe some of the rearrangements of old pieces. Maybe.
Yeah. Rest in peace, the ice level from 3D Blast.
Right, what was it? Diamond Dust?
It's one of the best. Diamond Dust. Yeah. It's one of the best themes from Genesis. And then in Chronicles, it's like.
At least it got a good Generations remix.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Lot.
Such a random inclusion. I feel like they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
You're just like, we're sorry about Chronicles. Here's a good version.
Here's a good version of Diamond Dust. We did it for Richard Jocks personally.
Yeah.
Alright. It's time for the final attack, guys.
Oh, Mickey said he's seen a Chronicles remaster fan project and it's had some pretty good music from it. Interesting.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah. You beat it. Got him.
Yep, and now it's time for the little Act 2, and then we're done. 45 stages.
Oh, Porter Merns. Sega. Well, the music can be improved. BioWare. It came out today. Sega. What?
That sounds like an excuse.
Oh, speaking of fan projects, according to AJ, there's going to be like a Sonic Runners fan project coming out in July, probably.
Oh, okay. Is it to restore the music or redo it?
I don't know. Bring back the game, maybe?
Maybe. That would probably make the most sense.
Hmm.
But, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I finished the Egg Shuttle.
Yay.
I did it. And it's my highest scoring one. Good.
Nice.
All right, let's give it IKG. Okay. Oh, I'll go this way.
Got him.
All right. Oh, I didn't mean to start again. All right, guys, ready for round 2? We're gonna do it all over. No.
Oh no.
Cooper's like, I didn't sign up for this, Gavin. Okay.
I'm happy we fixed the stream.
Oh, me
before
too.
it started.
Right at the beginning. I'll definitely do more preparation on that. Hopefully things will go more smoothly. I'm also going to try and figure out how to have the chat larger in the top left screen of the layout. So I apologize that it's a little rough around the edges, but I hope you guys like the new stream layout. I hope you're glad that I, live streamed again, and I really had a fun time with this. I knew Sonic Colors would be a great game to choose for this. Just easy to play, short, simple, fun. Something good, to start with. So, as for what's next on the live stream table, I'm not sure. I have a lot of ideas in my head. I will say Star Fox Zero is actually one of them. I'm not just saying that, but that game's arcade mode, which is similar to the challenge Egg Shuttle, I might do that. But I could also see myself playing Sonic CD, Sonic Mania, Sonic Adventure games, Metal Gear Solid 2. I mean, there's a whole lot of things that I might play. Metroid Zero Mission. I don't know. It's always a good chance my favorite franchises will show up. So I'm even considering maybe doing like the first 2 cases of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the first game. With the recent port to PC. I might do that. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. I just want to say one thing though. Sonic Colors is one of my favorite title screens of all time. I love it. I love seeing the Wisp spin and Sonic running in space, and I don't know. I've always liked this. Cooper?
Remember, someone in chat reminded me. Remember when they took a picture of a black hole? That was crazy.
Oh, you mean NASA?
Yeah, when they took that picture of a black hole for the first time, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was really cool. For a second, I was trying to think, like, Sonic Black Hole? No, I get it.
No, Jazzy was saying he didn't like the scene where Sonic was outrunning the black hole and he got outrun by it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that. Anyways, that's what made me remember, oh god, we have a picture of a black hole now.
Yeah, we do. Well, Cooper, I want to thank you for coming on to this, especially because I didn't give you much notice at all. But you were a real trooper. You were excellent on here, and I just really want to thank you for this. So
yeah, man, I like doing live streams.
Good. So, any closing thoughts you want to give on Sonic Colors, like your current stance on it, or anything like that? That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, it does sum it up.
Not one of my favorite Sonic games. There's a ton of other Sonic games I'd rather play before this one.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll let the intro of the game play out because I didn't show that off in the beginning. But thank you guys so much for watching. This was really fun. So I will be working on the Sly 2 review when I'm not at my job, my summer job, or practicing music things. I'm gonna try and while also keeping up with friends. I value that a lot. But I want to, see if I can get to the Sly 2 review really soon. Then I want to do Sly 3 next. In terms of other things than reviews, I might actually come back with a countdown in the next 2 months. I know, it's crazy. I haven't done a countdown in longer than I haven't done a stream. And countdowns is actually what, this channel was really founded upon. I'm going to do it, when I bring them back. I want to do them in the same sort of analytical style as the reviews. Just, there are multiple entries, and each obviously doesn't get as long and, stuff like that. But sort of the same thing. I have a something that's planned with summer, and the countdown itself relates to summer. And that's why we may see countdowns return. If that happens, then I'll be sure to upload my new countdown intro, which is actually finished as a separate video as well. So that's kind of my little update for like what you can expect for the next 2 or so months. The last bit of news I forgot to mention is that Turnabout Podcast, my attorney podcast, will make a return, and I'll finish that out with a few more episodes, and then that will finally be concluded. So there's a lot going on. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Cooper, once again, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.
Later.